guys, it's me, Tamika Isaac Devine, your work-life integration strategist, leadership mentor, and the founder of the Possibilities Institute, where I work with women leaders and working moms to help them with work-life integration strategies so that you can excel professionally while still maintaining a family-first lifestyle. And I am super excited to be here for another Success Sunday. Now, let me give you a disclaimer. This is a recorded message. I know I told you guys last week that part of my getting clear on my 2020 goals and actually working on my action plan and implementing my 2020 goals, I was participating with my church with the Daniel fast. And so it's 21 days of fasting with food, but as well as fasting with other things so that you can actually have time to spend more time with the Lord. And so in addition to the food fast that I'm doing, I told you last week that I was taking a break from Facebook, at least for the 21 days. And so, but I didn't want to miss a Success Sunday message. So I did pre-record this message and set it to come to you tonight. So I'm glad that you guys are here, and I'm glad that you're going to bear with me on a recorded message. But when I get back in my 21 days, I certainly will be able to see your comments. And my BA, my amazing executive manager, Shana Boston of Boston First Administrative Management Services, is actually checking my inbox. So if you got something pressing for me, I will get the message even though I'm not currently on Facebook. Anyway, with that disclaimer, I wanted to bring you this week's Success Sunday message. So we are a week and a half into the new year. And it is so funny that I was reading so much about how people usually around between the 12th and the 15th of the month, people have really abandoned what they set as New Year's resolutions. And the major reason that most people abandon their New Year's resolutions is because they don't set realistic goals. They don't set things that or they don't have realistic expectations about what it takes to get to the goal. Let me say that. Because I'm very big on setting big, bold goals. So I don't want you to think that you can't set a bold goal that, oh, that's too bold, so it's not realistic. I don't want you to think that. I think what people, you can set a big, bold, bodacious goal, but you have to have realistic expectations about that goal. And what I mean by that is, if I say, I want to, make $1 million, then I know I'm not going to make $1 million next week unless I hit the lottery or, get a huge, settlement or something that brings me that. So most people are not going to make $1 million in a week. You might not make $1 million in a month, but it is something that you can make over time. And so to have realistic expectations about that, not to say don't make the goal of making $1 million, but you set realistic expectations around that goal. And you say, okay, if I want to make $1 million, how much business do I have to bring in? How many clients do I have to see? How much do I have to sell? Whatever that is, whatever your mechanism to have to bring in income, figure out what it's going to take to get there, and then you'll understand realistically it can be done, but it may take this amount of time, or it may take this amount of work, or it may take my multiple rivers of revenue to get me there. And so when you have a realistic expectation about what it will take to get your goal, then you're more apt to stick with that goal and understand and not give up too quickly, and because you're not seeing the results that you want. So whether it is losing weight, saving money, you're working on your building a business, whatever it is that you set for this current year, you have to have a realistic expectation about what it's going to take to get there. And you got to be willing to do it. A lot of times people will set things, but they're not willing to put in the work behind getting it done. People always tell me, Tamika, you're all over the place. You do this, you do that. How do you do it all? Well, the reality is it takes a lot to do all the things that I do. I know that. And so I know what I'm going to need to do to get to my goals. And so that may mean some nights I stay up late. That may mean, I miss a girls' weekend, or I, have to work on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon, whatever it is, I know what I have realistic expectations about what it takes to get me to where I need to be. And so I'm willing to put in the work because I know that the reward is going to be so much better. So that is my Success Sunday message for you this week, is to realize where you are, what your goals were for 2020, and hopefully you haven't abandoned them yet. But if you have, pick it back up and think about what it's going to take to get there. Have a realistic expectation about what it's going to take to get you to where you need to be, and how long it's going to take to get that goal. And then once you understand have that realistic expectation, then you're willing to put in the work. You got to be willing to put in the work. And I know if you're watching me, then you're willing to put in the work, because most people who are watching me, you're committed to getting things done and you understand what it takes to be successful. So with that said, it is great to be here with you again. I will see you guys next Sunday for another Success Sunday message. As always, you can connect with me on social media. I am Tamika Isaac Divine on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And then on Twitter, I am T.I. Divine. So you can see me at any of those places. Connect with me on social media. Let me know what you think about my Success Sunday message. And let me know where you are on your goals and what you think it's going to take for you to get there. And then also, you can always go to my website. I have a new website. I haven't completely launched it yet, so I'm just kind of sharing it with you guys, those of you who watch me. So those of you who watch through the end of this video, I know those of you will know about the new website. People who didn't watch to the end of this video won't know about my new website yet, and they'll find out about it when I do the big launch in a couple weeks. But my new website is adivinelife.com. And I say new website, that you've probably been there before if you read my blogs, but this website is a little different. I have combined a lot of things, and it's amazing, if I do say so myself. So make sure you check out my website at adivinelife.com. There you can also download my 10 favorite success work-life integration success strategies. So you can go ahead and do that. And again, you can connect with me, find out more about me, what I do. And also, if you want me to come speak at an event, you can request that on the website as well. So until next Sunday, I'll see you guys then. Good night, God bless, and have a wonderful Success Sunday.